start in Webster for a playoff showdown between the Titans and the Eagles under the Saturday night bright lights. The two teams met last week with Thomas coming out on top. It's tough to beat a team twice in a row, though. First drive of the game, Thomas quarterback Eli Adams doing what he does best, and that's making plays, putting the Titans on the board first, 7-0. After 5 fumbles in the first half, we picked things up in the third. Score still 7-0, the Eagles trying to take advantage of another Titans fumble, but Marley English picks it off and takes it the other way for 6. Thomas up 14-0. Next drive for Irondequoit, the Eagles trying to get something going, anything. Xavier Ross running around trying to make a play, but John Recker strips him clean, and Dylan English falls on it. Titans ball with great field position. A few plays later, the Titans trying to put the dagger in this one, as Thomas Chambers does just that, and he gets behind the defense for the score. Thomas will go on to get the shutout victory, 28-0. They'll take on Brighton in the semifinals.
Thomas Chambers, he's at the right school there.
I like that one. Final game of the Double-A regular season, Rush hosting Victor. We pick up action in the second quarter. Victor already up 7-0. Adam Ruffalo takes the pitch and goes untouched for 6. Victor extends the lead to 14. Later in the quarter, rain's starting to come down a little bit as Matthew Brady running around buying time, and finds Cam Ryan deep down the field for the long game. Sam Gotham will punch it in the very next play, his second touchdown of the day. Next possession here for Rush Henrietta, trying to put some points on the board before half, but Alan Miller says, no sir, no way, and he picks it off. One of 3 interceptions on the day for the Blue Devils defense. Now, under a minute to go in the half, the Blue Devils trying to run the clock out, but CJ Palmier, he finds a crease and he takes off. No one's going to touch him for a while as he gets pulled down inside the 20, setting up a Lucas Holbrook touchdown. Victor gets the big win, 49-6, as they'll travel to Hilton in the 4-5 matchup next Friday when the playoffs begin.
Wayne looking to finish off the regular season strong, the win over Bishop Kearney and friends. Scoreless in the first quarter, Kings trying to get down the field, but it's Michael Prentice coming up with a big interception. Then he's going to go on a little journey here. Takes off, cuts in the middle of the field, reverses action. Eventually 65 yards for the long pick 6, and the Eagles get on the board first, 7-0. Wayne now on offense now. The give to Dylan Vance, finds a hole, busts it outside, then cuts past the defender here on the sidelines for a nice gain. Big chunk of yards. A few plays later, it'd be Vance finishing off the drive for 6. He had a $175 with 2 scores. Wayne finishes the year off at 5-2 with the 42-28 win. Let's go to girls soccer now. A2 quarters, Brighton hosting Gates Chili. No score in the first half when Sam Cipolla goes around the keeper, and the Spartans, the 7th seed, they take a 1-0 lead. Midway through the first half, big play for Brighton. Maggie Cregan off the post. The rebound saved by Abby Unson, but rebound number 2 right to the shoe of Izzy Alexander. Finally finds the back of the net. We're 1-1 at the half. Second half, Bruins take over. Check out the boot from Finn Cregan, just a freshman. Upper 90 rocket. Brighton takes a 2-1 lead. Then with 21 minutes left in the game, it's the other Cregan scoring this one. Maggie, 2 touches, 1 goal. Brighton moves on with a 4-1 win.
Sticking with Class A2, 4-5 matchup between Sutherland and Wayne. 9 minutes into the action, scoreless ball game. The Knights on the attack early. And Tiana Shantz is there to clean up the mess, putting Sutherland on the board 1-0. Late in the second half now, score still 1-0. The Knights trying to extend the lead, and Laura Bennett does just that. Sutherland gets a shutout win, 2-0. They'll take on Greece Athena in the semifinals. Coming up after the break, the Amherst head up north while the Sabres look to bounce back from last night's loss.
And the Syracuse Orange football team tries to pick up their first conference win of the year. But first, we've got a few more Section 5 scores.
Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. Next week, the playoffs begin for all classes as things start to get really good.
And with all the craziest in Double-A last night, who knows what the playoffs will have in store for us. That's all the time we got for you. I'm AJ Feldman. He's Carl Jones. We hope to see you next week for all the action. Thank you very much for watching Football Frenzy, and have a great rest of your night.